What up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Pop Shit. You know, we got another video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get into this Mad Hoffa addressing recent controversy. All right, so I didn't know that math was, I didn't know math was Caribbean, man. So that's why he's up there laughing. I get it. It's cool, though. But yeah, my bad. I'm tripping out. I didn't fucking know math was, so that's why he was siding with Joe, and now he's finna come and try to, I guess, piece it up to black people or stand on his toe. I don't know. Let's see.
Get in here. Get in. Shooters at. Upset and discontent. And you know, I'm not against you know, anyone expressing themselves, but it's just a nasty energy in the air. And no, Jay Grizz is not, they just trying to put Puerto Ricans against African Americans. It's a lot more than that. It's if you're a West Indian, if like, you know, my mom's is from Barbados. I was born here in this country, but you know, I spent some time over there too. You know, I spent 3 years growing up. From almost 9 to 14. And I came up here into a shitstorm of everything that was going on in Brooklyn in the 90s.
So what are you saying?
Yeah, I would love to believe that we all brothers, but I just find it weird. Anytime people,
That nigga said, I thought we was brothers. You the one that got the shit fucked up, bro. It ain't us, nigga. It's you.
like, seek to disassociate themselves so much. Marcus Evans, invite Lord Jamar and Tariq Nasheed to the show.
Why don't he do that?
I don't know, bro. After what I've been seeing and everything that's been going on.
That you caused the whole thing by letting Fat Joe go up there and talk all that. So don't be trying to act like, if you want to be up the middle, you got to let the other side come up there and do their talking, just like you let Fat Joe go up there and do his talking. Facts.
And that type of energy, I mean, Lord, we never really.
Okay, he ain't got to let none of them niggas on his platform. Let me be clear.
Had no issues, you know, shout out to Lord Jamar. But I don't know, bro. That's a different type of energy. Like, I'm not all the way a podcaster. I don't know how to, you know, sometimes should be taking me back, bro. Should be taking me back. I'll be, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how Joe, you done mastered that shit. Nori, y'all niggas done mastered that shit. But me, I don't know, bro. Like, and how can I say this? Because I want to address, there's a lot of sensitivity, and I don't want to necessarily upset anyone. I want everyone to leave from watching this video feeling connected and understanding. You dig what I'm saying?
No.
My goal is not to divide.
Yes,
My goal is not to make anyone an outcast.
Yes, exactly what you're doing.
I believe in my heart that we can all achieve whatever we want to achieve when we work together. You dig what I'm saying? When we keep trying to figure out ways on how to separate me from you and you from them and them from that, I don't. That just doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't adapt the ways of my oppressors. That's not my goal. I don't want to be like the people who we claim have oppressed us for a long time. I don't want to be like that.
What do you want to be,
I
man?
never wanted to be like that. I grew up in Brooklyn at a time where hip hop was, you know, the most prevalent, in my opinion.
The fuck, like Brooklyn
So I
supposed
guess,
to mean something to me.
where do we start? Where do we start? To the people who have been expressing their outrage towards me, or the people upset by, you know, any comments that was made on a platform.
I was
It's
upset.
not my goal to upset you niggas. It's not my goal.
Well, what's your goal, man?
I am confused, though.
Why?
Like, you can't claim to be about the people and then turn around and insult the same people that you're supposed to be standing up for. Like, if we have a different point of view.
What does he mean by that? The fuck are you talking about?
It might be because we're not standing in the same location. All right? I've never claimed to be a hip hop connoisseur or a historian. Y'all could give that title to Mech, Kim, whoever. Y'all give it to somebody else. I've never claimed that. I've never claimed it.
Bro, come on.
To the last poets.
Get to the shit, bro. What are you talking about? Give me all this jibber jabber.
All Caribbeans unite. Yeah, shout out to my Trinidadians, shout out to my Bajans. My mother, you know, she's from Barbados. My father also. I was born here in Brooklyn. Shout out to all my Jamaicans. Shout out to all my Guyanese. Shout out to TNT, Grenadians. Shout out to all the West Indians.
What about the Black Americans, bro? You ain't gonna shout us out? You gonna shout out all of them, but you ain't gonna shout us out. Who drawing a line in the sand, bro?
And shout out to all the African Americans.
Oh,
shout out to all the Puerto Ricans. Shout out to all the Dominicans. Shout out to everyone who has played a role. The white boys. Shout out to everybody. I'm not the exclusion guy. If we're telling a story and we getting our facts straight, that's cool. But if everyone has a different opinion on how this thing originated, then you can't really judge people for having things a little bit fuzzy. Right? It's not like there's a hip hop.
You don't even want to have the other side come up there and tell their story, bro. Like, and why would he if he's with that side, why would he go? So he's doing what he's supposed to do. I guess he's doing what he's supposed to do. Because if his people is really from the islands, then he's gonna side with the Puerto Rican side. And so he's gonna bring up the people there to vocalize their side. So they can have stake into whatever this is that we talking about, right? Is that what's going on, y'all? All right.
History book or something like it. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows?
I came in trying to go against the motherfucker, so I came in wrong anyway. So let me just see.
Right? But for me, this hip hop thing has never been about race. At least, I mean, not to me. I mean, despite the fact that blacks dominated, you know,
Nigga say black
and at times use this art form to uplift our culture, right? I never looked at hip hop as just it is black culture. I never saw it as that.
What the fuck? What you see it as?
Correct me if I'm wrong. My great grandparents didn't listen to hip hop, and I wouldn't say that they didn't have no culture.
They do. They got they culture.
You know what I mean? I knew it was the offspring of black culture, black and brown culture, but I never looked at it as this is just the black culture. You know what I mean? I never looked at it like that.
Why would you?
I could be wrong. You know, some of y'all could have a difference of opinion. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. I've noticed that when people of other races come close to this culture or make waves in this culture, that they're looked at as
all his comments are saying it
culture
ain't no
vultures.
black and brown, it's black culture.
And that never really made sense to me, because the people that are usually targeted
Young
are
black
either
youth
people
created it.
who had a strong
What else? What are
admiration for this culture and wanted to be a part of it,
towards black Americans.
or
This is what's going on in his chat.
people who just grew up kind of observing.
FBA is rap. Blah, blah. Negative, not true, math. You tethers are crazy. What is tethers? I've been saying that a lot. Michael Jackson and me. Here comes the OVO whole defense. What the fuck? Let's see. You from Barbados, man. Yeah, you ain't even from here, bro. Like, it's black American culture. Microphone check. What is microphone check, y'all? FBA created it. Yeah, he trying to give it to somebody else. They believe that they was there too, so. But if you didn't create it when you was the first contributors to it, you didn't create it though, man. You can't say that. You can't be saying that, man. You didn't create it. Why are they trying to get to saying that they created it? And if they did create it, what did they create in it? Oh yeah, and on the basketball shit people doing. Yes, Kobe Bryant is a culture vocal. LeBron James, all them niggas are culture vocals because that ain't a black sport. So, yeah, them niggas culture vulture, yeah, but you know, they was better than they perceived. Oh, I need to shut up on that part because maybe that's what they trying to do, perceive black people on they shit and take it. Like, we gonna take it and make it better like the Asian did with the whole dance and shit. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop.
You think what I'm saying? People who have a love for it naturally. And I would never want to discourage that. That's not the goal for me. It's not to discourage that. But calling somebody a culture vulture, and from what I'm hearing, the reason why is they didn't create it, right? Well, if I look at something like sports, right? Basketball, blacks did not create the NBA. Would you call Michael Jordan a vulture? Would you call LeBron a vulture?
Yes.
Would you call Kobe a vulture? No,
them niggas are vultures. Right? They flying high above the vulture. Yeah, they are. Like, shit. So what's next?
Sports and culture. That's I guess some people say that it's a total difference. Well, tell that to an Eagles fan or a Cowboys fan. Tell them niggas that shit. But I get it. But again, to me, hip hop is an offspring of black and brown culture. So when I hear people,
black culture, not. Okay, look, it can't be the brown if they're imitating what they see from the blacks. You know what I'm saying? If they ghost into it, they're on the blacks' turf and doing what the blacks do, right? You can't say they created it. No, they was over there and doing what the blacks doing. So no, you can't be creating something if you imitating it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you came through and you was doing everything totally different, and then all the motherfuckers over there start doing what you doing, then you can say you kind of created some shit because they switched from doing that, now they doing this. You help pieces, you created, yeah. But if you looking at, damn, them niggas, that shit cool, and you looking at it from outside, and then you go start doing it, even though you got it in early, you didn't create shit.
Making these comments or, hating on Fat Joe, or it's the same people that refuse to acknowledge that Eminem is one of the greats. And
Who gives a fuck about what Eminem is doing? That's not the conversation. The conversation is about who created hip hop. Why are you talking about Eminem, bro? It's about who created hip hop. It's originals. Like, bro, it's not about fucking all that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people could have contributed to it, yes, but that's not the fucking. It's not the question. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about who started it.
And of course, it's all, you know, it's all perspective, right?
They say it's perspective.
You got to understand why people look at the fights people are choosing to pick, and words like racist come up. Discrimination, right? Now let's take Jesse Norman, one of the greatest voices ever in opera music, but she was black and she was discriminated against. I told y'all earlier, I'm not the type of...
Whoever that lady name you just said, she not going in there to talking about she created opera neither, nigga. She not going and saying she created some shit. No, she not. You niggas is moving the goalposts. The goalpost is the origin of hip hop. And we saying that it was only by FBAs. Why is all this other stuff is coming into the deal, bro? Like,
person is that I don't want to take on the role of the oppressors. If I saw that our sister went through that and, you know, it wasn't fair to her, I'm not going to take that and put that on somebody else. Like, oh, it's time for us to get back. I'm not doing that. I don't want to assume this role. I feel like the world would be 100% better without it. Without that shit, right? Not to say that damn motherfuckers just somewhere discriminating against me. That's not to say that it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, me personally, I do not want to encourage that type of behavior on anyone else. On anyone else, right? For the record, I just mentioned two people, Fat Joe and Eminem. For the record, Eminem was one of the first superstars to co-sign my expert opinion. One of the first, early in the game, right? And Fat Joe pulling up to a barbershop to chop it up with a battle rapper catapulted my platform like out of here, forever in depth, right?
So no black legends ever, like...
Now, how would I look
like Method Man never...
telling someone who I not only grew up listening to him, or not only grew up in the streets that birthed this culture, that they can't speak on a culture? Especially a culture that they help.
Is Method Man Caribbean? What is Method Man? Because Method Man did a battle for you. He battled you, came on your platform multiple times. I would have think his shit would platform you way harder than what Joe did. But, you know, I'm biased right now. I'm just going to fucking say it. I'm on the bias side right now. Why is it so hard for you niggas to say that, yeah, blacks created it, but you know what? We in this bitch with them. What's so hard to say that, bro? Why you want to fight against us, bro? And now you want to jump with the white side. You want to jump on the white side now? What the fuck is going on? Are we turning into the new white man? Is the black man turning into the new white man? What the fuck is going on? I know they don't make no sense. I know they don't.
Catapulting my status in. Like, I grew up listening to Fat Joe. I grew up in the same buildings, ran the same streets with a lot of my Hispanic friends, right? You're right, Math. Appreciate your courage, bro. Sonny, salute. We went to the same schools. We ate the same free lunch. We liked the same girls. You know, we lived in the same conditions. We spent the same food stamps.
Tell the boy.
These were my brothers, right?
FBA is a lost group.
And maybe us being
Tether's united.
subject to the same circumstances of poverty, lifestyle, environment, made us ignorant
Fat Joe is a
to
bum.
the
Ain't nobody
differences
listening to
that
him.
people are so... People are overzealous in pointing
They
out.
said, what
right?
about what Joe did for the Rucker? Yeah, Joe did something for the Rucker. You're right.
They're not black. So he can't say nigga. They're not black. So we can't say nigga.
Man, so you thinking they should be able to say nigga if you're not black?
No disrespect to any of you, but growing up, Antonio was my nigga. Hector was my nigga. Victor was my nigga. Alonzo was my nigga. Cito was my nigga. And, you know, we had the same feeling towards each other.
It's crazy.
Like,
Crazy.
you my nigga.
Shit crazy.
I'm your nigga. We rolling. I can't, like I never, the nigga that y'all want to keep exclusively for black people is the nigga I don't like. The nigger that y'all want to keep exclusively for black people, in the same fashion as the KKK wants to keep that exclusively for black people, that's the nigga I don't like. I don't like that nigga. I don't like that. But in New York,
He said
and I know if you're from the South, if you're from a different place, you just wouldn't understand it, because when that nigga was used on you, it was used on you because you was black.
You think it'll police?
For us, and growing up in the same environments and listening to the same music,
they grew up different.
that nigga was a term of endearment. Now, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand why it's so weird to y'all and it's weird to us, the way that y'all respond to
I've been saying this tether shit a lot.
Right?
Can somebody please tell me what tether mean? I don't know what tether mean. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it on this one. What does tether mean? Put it in the comments, man. It's JG. Mr. Pop Shit.
When someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
New house, new music.
That's my point of view. Know how I see it. Views.
Babe, you need to get off your ass and get some money.
Got me mad when I wake up, hit the gram up and see niggas make 50 bands over basically doing nothing. Now I'm ready to pop some. Then niggas had a nerve.